about stem and leaf diagram, and then we have some unknown inside the stem and leaf diagram. After that, they give you some information. It's not equation, but it's inequality. So IQR is at most. IQR at most 25. At most, that means it can be exactly 25 or smaller than 25. And then we have to find out which of the statement is true. Before that, you have to count there are 20 students. So to identify the median and Q1, Q3, we separate to 4 equal groups. This is Q1, Q2, that means median, and Q3. So we find out Q1 is 5 data, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So separate here, which means that Q1 is equal to 30 plus A. Q2 is not answered, Q3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they're talking about 60 plus B is Q3. By using this information, that means 60 plus B, Q3 minus Q1 is less than 25. It gives us some relation between A and B. So if we divide both sides, times both sides by negative, this is 5, this is A minus B, and don't forget to change the direction. And then now we can have a look some statement. Okay, A is between 5 and 9. Maybe we can look here. There is no any number next to it, so A can be 0 to 9. And then similar reason, B can be 0 to 9 also. They don't give any restriction on this graph, but however, A must be larger than B by 5 or more. So which means that if A is 0, then B will be negative 5 is not possible. So in order to fulfill this requirement, A can be 5 such that B is 0. But it can't be less than 5. So is A within this range? Yeah, it is. Second, is that B, the maximum is 4? Then you may think carefully, okay, if B is 4, then A will equal to at least larger than 9 or equal to 9. So this is also correct. And finally, A minus B, is that always larger than 1? The answer is yes, because A minus B larger than 5, which means larger than 1. But the problem is that limited? Cannot be 0 or above. Can it be 7, something like that? Maybe you consider if B is equal to 7, A is equal to 0, it's totally fine. And it still fulfill our requirement here. But the difference is A minus B is equal to 7, but not just 6. We just guarantee A minus B is larger than 5, but we didn't write down the maximum here. The possible maximum we think is 9, because maximum A is 9, while the minimum B is 0. So this one is wrong, because we don't have this limit here. The answer should be 1 and 2 only. But before that, there is one more thing I would like to remind you. A minus B is larger than 5. Is A minus B larger than 2? The answer is yes. It's because even though you know it's more strict range, is larger than 5, it's not only larger than 2. But this statement is still correct. So think clearly when you handle some inequality statements. Sometimes it's really tricky.